What's up, Crochet Cousins? Today we are going to work on a bucket hat with this gorgeous yarn right here. This is Bernat Casa, and the color that we'll be working with today is Tawny Brown. You will also need a pair of scissors and a size J hook. I am not doing a pattern today. I am just going to simply show you me doing this hat. If you would like the pattern, you can always look into my description box, and there you will find the instructions on to how to create this bucket hat. We'll be doing probably fairly about a size medium for my customer. So let's just dive right in, shall we? Hold on one second. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I am going to start off. The fun thing about this yarn is it is very unpredictable. So I will be cutting some of it away. Don't freak out. It is not a quick color change. As you can see, this is what we're starting off with, a lot of faux fur. I just want to see how much faux fur it is, and then we'll get the party started. So you will see me pulling on this tail. So now it turns to boucle. So I am going to take a wee bit, probably about half of the faux fur. This is going to be really interesting because I've never worked with this yarn, and I thought to myself, I wonder how a hat would look with this yarn. So if it's your first time joining me, again, my name is Lala. I'm the owner and doll designer of the Christian Crochet Addict, and I crochet beautiful dolls in all shades of brown, but most importantly, I crochet everything. So we are starting this out using the size 10 hook. I will put all of the items that you will need in the description box after this live. This is going to be interesting trying to find these stitches. Alrighty. So now I'm going to secure that circle. I just did a magic circle, so I'm securing it with a knot. This is not a pattern. I am just showcasing myself, making this hat. If you would like a pattern, there's so many here, right here at YouTube University. But you can always purchase my pattern in my Etsy shop. That is in the description box. It will be available. Sorry about that. We were having a connection issue. So hopefully you could see what's going on. This yarn is, I could tell, super fun. How's everybody doing? Why don't you put down in the comment section where you're viewing me at? I am in Pennsylvania. The last time we were on this live, we had so much fun, and I was able to show you some wildlife in the background when I finished. Hopefully that will be the same thing as we work on this design. Now, when it comes to faux fur and yarns like this, you have to feel for the stitches, unfortunately. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer. Hey. How are you? Welcome. Oh, St. Louis. Hey, St. Louis. So I am making this hat. There is a customer that has a coat that would go great with this. I did make her a hat already, but she is a long-time customer, and she purchases a lot of things. So I said, if this comes out nice, I would definitely send it to her complimentary. So we'll see. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm just working it. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst thing that could happen? I don't like it. I could just pull it apart because crochet is so forgiving. I hope you're enjoying the vibes and the music. It is supposed to be royalty-free music, so hopefully I won't get flagged. I'm thinking I should have probably used a bigger hook, but we'll see. Let's see. I don't want to think negative out the gate, you know? It's coming together. It's making that circle. I'm actually glad that I took some of that fur off because I know it would have been too many rounds of fur. Especially when you are working on something like this, you want it to, I do, I want it to change colors more frequently. So there we go. We got some boucle in there. So it went from boucle, excuse me, from faux fur to boucle. And now we are doing boucle right now. 1, 2, 3. I am super excited about this because, again, it's a mystery. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Now, as I stated before, I may cut it away. 1, 2. Only because if it seems like the color change is taking too long to turn. So far, so good. I'm glad I did cut some of that fur. To be honest, similar color with it, just so I can see the stitches better. Oops. Definitely should have used a bigger hook, but I like to use the smaller hook always than whatever's recommended because of my own tension. It gives you an opportunity to really relax your hand instead of trying to tighten up on those stitches all the time. Just a little tip, especially if you suffer from arthritis. I do not, thank God. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my live today. My signal is acting crazy. And we actually have good weather right now, so it should be behaving. But this is what we have so far. It almost looks like the same as my my countertop, right? The music popped back on. Hopefully it won't do that again. Can you still hear me okay? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section. If this is your first time watching me, what's up? Hi, Crochet Cousin. My name is Lala. I'm the owner and doll designer of the Christian Crochet Addict. Not only do I crochet, but I also do a little bit of knitting. I haven't perfected it just yet, but I do love using my knitting machine. I'll get there soon. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. It's coming together. I love it. Let's stop for a second. A little circle appreciation. Hello. Hey, Mom. Did I call a passing? I don't know what that is. No. Yes, I am. You talking about let you in the gate? Yes, I did. I put you on the guest list. Yes, I did put you on the guest list. Okay, thank you. That's fantastic. Thanks. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I thank you for so much for your patience. I got an important call, so I had to take that call. But we are still rolling. Probably about four more increase rows, maybe three. It's going to be amazing. Uh-oh, look at there. Now here we got white blanket yarn. And this is why it's kind of tricky with the size hook that you use. Um, I like to use this size hook with the blanket yarn. At least I'll be able to see the stitches better. But like I said, I know a lot of people always ask, how the heck do you work with that yarn? You got to feel for the stitches. There's no other way around it. Because you definitely won't see them. Here we go, round and round. We're about to approach the stitch marker once again. I think I'm going to do one more increase round. Let's move my stitch marker up. I like to use yarn. I know a lot of people use stitch markers. What kind of stitch marker do you like to use? I don't have a favorite. I always use yarn for the longest. I didn't know stitch markers existed until maybe 8 years ago. And yes, I've been crocheting since I'm 9, and I am a certified master crocheter, and I just never used stitch markers. Oops. It's looking really pretty. I think this would make a nice throw, this material. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So if you're just joining, this is Bernat blanket yarn, and it is the Casa Collection. Excuse me, it's the Bernat yarn Casa Collection, not Bernat blanket. Although it does have some blanket yarn in there. Ooh, we're almost at the end. Another round. This will be the last of my increases. I'm just going ahead and start creating those sides of the hat shortly. How exciting. It's a great mystery because we don't know how it's going to turn out. So far, so good. It's going to be an interesting bucket hat. But this looks like a little pom-pom because it's worked in a circle, so that's cute. All right, let's start making these, start building up our sides of this hat. Let's see how this is going to turn out. I'm actually glad at this point that it is blanket yarn. I'm sure it's going to be changing soon because the larger the hat gets, um, the bigger the rounds are. So the more yarn I'm going to be using. So it will be changing colors more frequently now. How's everybody doing today? Anybody at work? If you are at work, I hope you got your headphones on. Ah. And it's too early for a lunch break. Oh, actually, it's 12 o'clock here. So if you're on East Coast time, it's almost 12. So it would be almost lunchtime. This yarn feels amazing in the hand, as you can imagine. A little fur, a little boucle. It's a nice combination. It is a big difference from just regular wools and acrylics. Well, soft wools feel this way as well, like merino wool, but I have to tell you, it's a very nice feel. It feels very buttery. Again, I would definitely use a bigger hook. This is a size 10. If you're looking for something to do, you're at work, but you work from home. Oh, that's fantastic. So you definitely can do what you want. That's nice. I think the COVID, the pandemic, was a little bit of a blessing for some people because a lot of these jobs discovered that the work can still be done if you let people do it from home. And that flexibility is so relaxing. It's stress free. I think so, just for myself. So now we're getting into a funky blanket, which is shades of brown. So we're gonna have a little bit of cream, a little bit of brown, a little bit of tan. It's gonna be super cute. So that so far is 4 different color combinations. And I can't wait to see what's next. Fur might be next, I'm guessing. It might be more dark brown, chocolate brown fur, which I am okay with that. Come on. That's what happens when you use this little baby hook. I definitely should have used another yarn with this. It would have made it a little stiffer. But again, I wasn't thinking. This is my first time using this yarn. But we'll see. I think it'll be cute. Knowing me, because I started off, as I start getting further along, I might say to myself, I want to do it this way instead of making it a bucket hat. So though the title says bucket hat, you never know with me. Because this isn't a custom order. It's just something I wanted to make for a customer, long-term customer. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great. That is great. I tell ya, there's nothing wrong with that. I have a friend of mine, like I knew from the military, that suffered from anxiety all the time. They don't like big crowds and stuff like that. And that this was one of the best things that his jobs could have ever done. He's been getting promotions and just it's just been lovely for him. And he's a very articulate and well-spoken person, but he's very shy and he doesn't like to do things in front of like huge audience, and a lot of his work consists of communication and talking to different administrations in the hospital. He has a very important job, and his anxiety didn't allow him to, be his best self, which affected his job performance. Now he's doing incredible, and I'm super happy for him. Is this going to turn into a beanie? I'm thinking it's going to turn into a slouchy beanie, knowing me. Because I didn't put another piece of yarn with it, it's not very stiff, so it's not going to probably do well as a bucket hat. Keep in mind, because the fur is kind of a floppy color, but we'll see. As I'm working it, these thoughts are coming to my head, but I love it so far. So far, so good. It's interesting. It's real funky. She has this hat, this coat, and it's like this color brown, the lighter brown, and it has the fur that is cream color around the sleeve. The hood is a dark chocolate brown like this, and it has the cream fur around the hood. So it's a very interesting jacket. It kind of reminds you of the 90s. And I did make her a bucket hat to go with it. And when I saw this, I said, oh my gosh, this has all the colors that's in her coat. It might be a slouchy. We'll see. Because it's very floppy. Very floppy. I wouldn't use this as a bucket hat. It needs to be a little stiffer. But like I said, I may be speaking prematurely. We'll see. Super fun. Look at that. It's coming together. Started off with a little baby circle. And now look at it. I haven't seen anyone use this yarn for hats yet. And maybe I'm the crazy one that saw it and immediately thought hat. I'm sure anyone else probably thought a throw or the runner that goes at the end of the bed. They probably were thinking that. There are times when I walk into a yarn shop and I see yarn, and immediately I know what I want to do with it. I know what project I want to work with it. And it's always out of the box. It's always something crazy or whatever. Something that definitely is not the photo that's on the yarn. It's kind of cool how they were able to combine these different textures and colors together. This is not the only color. So Bernat Casa comes in several different fun colors. I can't run them all off to you right now, but it's not just this color. So if you don't like browns, you definitely could choose the other color combinations that they have. They all were actually really pretty shades. So go ahead and check it out. Bernat Casa. It's like their home collection. This would also make a great pillow, I think. It would make a great pillow. We will have some interesting textures. Sip on the go with a Starbucks iced shaken espresso. Look at that. Our signature roast. We're rolling, rolling. With a splash of milk. Customize it to match your style so on the cute. Starbucks app. Make today a good day.
Premium lets you zone in on what you love without audio interruptions. So whether winding down or turning the volume way up, take control of your mood with non-stop ad-free music listening.
Forgive me, I want to turn that down a little bit. Why are the commercials always so much louder than the music? And then we have fur. We're back to the fur. And see, as I'm working the fur, it's a thinner yarn, so it works well with this hook. So if I had a bigger hook, when I got to the fur, it would probably be, not as a smooth transition. So wee. So cute. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so, you can go ahead and share this live if you feel inclined to do so. We're having fun over here. Let's get some more friends, more crochet cousins to join the fun. If you have to leave for any reason, go ahead. You do not have to announce yourself. If you're hanging out on the outskirts and you're like, oh my gosh, what is she making? What is that? Come off the porch. Those are the people that hang out on the outside of the live and they don't click in. Come on and click in. Get off the porch. Come on in the house. Sit on the couch. Have some lemonade and join the rest of your crochet cousins so we can watch me create. We can watch me create this lovely hat. Ooh, this fur is a dream. I definitely would buy this again. Like I said, I would use a bigger hook and I would actually make this into a pillow. Now that I've worked it, it would make a really funky purse. It would like make a nice pillow. The sky's the limit with this right here. We're on our second round of fur, which is interesting because fur, it's so hard to see the stitch. But we're feeling for it. So far, so good. I had my coffee this morning with my protein shake. A crochet cousin suggested it, and it's really good. I'm reaching over for it right now. It's a real good way to get that protein in with a little caffeine. Iced coffee mixed with the protein powder. And I have a little bit of oat milk creamer in it just to give it a little extra taste. And because there's concentrated coffee in there, I do have to add water. So it's really good. It's not bad at all because I tend to not drink protein shakes because they are too sweet and sometimes they're too gritty, or they're just gross in general. I don't have a protein shake that I love, but one that I can tolerate is the Walmart brand protein shake. They have it in vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, cookies and cream, and peanut butter. Of course, the peanut butter one is my favorite. My second best is the cookies and cream, and then comes strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate is last, just because I'm not really a big chocolate lover. I know, taboo. Everyone loves chocolate, but not I. I'm not a big chocolate fan. Even on a live on TikTok, someone said, "Hey, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. My husband usually surprises me with something nice, and I always, try to get him something. But we don't necessarily celebrate Valentine's Day, if that makes sense. We just like to spontaneously celebrate each other. So that's what we normally do. We don't usually make plans for these commercial holidays because it's just so annoying to me, and it is to him as well. We're like, if you all try to go out to dinner on Valentine's Day, the restaurants are crowded. It's just not a good vibe. You got to make reservations and all that. I am the take me out before Valentine's Day kind of girl. I am take me a week after Valentine's Day type of girl. I am the take me out, surprise me, and take me out a month after just because, not because you feel obligated to, because it's Valentine's Day, you know? So that's how we do things over here. Excuse me. We're still working with the fur. I'm kind of over it um, with finding these holes. This would make a cute bear probably too. Kind of like a patchy bear. It would be kind of fun because we don't know when these colors are starting or stopping, but we're about to have some boucle yarn joining the party. We're back to some boucle. I love using boucle for hair because it does give you that kinky, curly, textured hair. So I love using it when I make crochet dolls. I think it makes lovely hair. I made a mermaid once with purple boucle yarn hair. It was so gorgeous. Here we are at the end of another round. How do we know? Because I have my pink stitch marker here. If you're just joining, we're probably going to do about maybe 4 more rows. I don't think I'm going to do a bucket hat. Like I said, this is kind of floppy compared to using yarn, but it will be a cute slouch beanie. It would make a nice slouch beanie. You know, it would make a cute beanie. I'm definitely going to try it on, and you guys get to see me with it on. Give it a whirl. After this row, I am going to try it on my head to see how it looks. And then we'll go from there. What do you think so far? Let me know in the caption below. If you like it, you love it, you want some more of it. Coming along, coming along. We're almost at that stitch marker. Like as soon as we pass over here, it's around the bend. It's around the bend. Just around the river bend. If you don't know, I think that's from Pocahontas. Uh-oh. Did it again. Almost there. Almost there. That's another Disney song that tells you how much my daughter gets me to watch her little Disney movies with her. Okay, that's it for this round. I do want to try it on for a second. Let me see how it sits on the head. Okay, it's not too bad. So I'm going to continue these rounds. I do have an important call that I have to take, and I'm sorry that I won't be able to finish it live, but just know that it will be posted. So follow me on social media so you can check out the tea. God bless and have a great day. Hello? Hello?